Welcome to the He's Got Issues Marvel Comics edition number 18. I'm John Cooney here to preview new Marvel Comics being released June 19th, 2013, beginning alphabetically with A plus X number 9. Once again, the solicit seems off for this book. It says Spider-Woman and Kitty Pryde, but I think we saw that last issue. But from the cover, it seems like Captain America and Wolverine and Doctor Strange and iBoy? Next, we've got Age of Ultron number 10, the finale. The biggest secret in comics will be revealed to you, an ending so confidential even the artists of this book don't know what lies on the final pages. A surprise so big that comic book legend Joe Quesada himself returns to the pages of Marvel Comics to draw a sequence that people will be talking about for years. All covers of Age of Ultron number 10 will be polybagged. Next, we've got Avengers number 14, The Signal, Prelude to Infinity. All the origin sites go active as the Earth begins to communicate with something much more ancient than human civilizations. The terror scientists of AIM unveil the S7 program, Prelude to Infinity, Part 1. We've also got Cable and X-Force number 10 with the same solicit as last time. Guest starring the Uncanny Avengers, Hope goes on the run, determined to help Cable whether he wants it or not. But the Uncanny Avengers have been keeping tabs on Hope, and they're not about to let her get tangled up with Cable's band of fugitives. We've also got Captain Marvel number 13, The Enemy Within, Part 3 of 5, a villain revealed, Magnetron's sinister plans are finally unveiled. What is the link between Captain Marvel and Magnetron? Plus Kree sentries? The Avengers assemble in the most pivotal event in Captain Marvel's history. And we've got Fantastic Four number 9. Did a good-natured prank gone wrong mean Ben Grimm caused an accident that led Victor Von Doom down his wicked path? As the sickness spreads to the other members of the family, their attention turns to righting this past wrong. Could saving Victor be the only way to stop Dr. Doom? Before they answer that, however, they have to deal with the Council of Dooms, who treat the day of the incident as the kind of nativity, and dozens of Dooms from dozens of realities have come to witness the birth of the Alpha Doom. Oh boy, that dorm room is gonna get crowded fast. Next, we've got Indestructible Hulk number 9, Blind Rage Part 1, guest starring Daredevil, the secret of the friendship between Matt Murdock and Bruce Banner. Hulk on the witness stand? We've also got Morbius the Living Vampire number 6, Cure Everything, Part 1. Morbius is laid low long enough. After the Battle of Brownsville, he escapes to Manhattan, to Horizon Labs to finally cure his vampirism. But he's not aware Horizon's not the same as it once was. It's different, it's better, it's superior. Hold on to your butts, it's time for Morbius versus Superior Spider-Man. We've also got New Avengers number 7, Why Not War? The Cold War between Atlantis and Wakanda heats up. Who is the secret member of the Illuminati that many of the members did not know about? How does Black Bolt lie? And we've got Superior Spider-Man number 12, No Escape Part 2 of 3. The raft is completely shut down, which means that Spider-Man, Jonah, Glory, and Nora are trapped inside with practically all the villains that the Superior Spider-Man has brutalized over the last 12 issues. It's time for a little payback for the Spider Slayer, Scorpion, Boomerang, and the Vulture. Next, we've got Thunderbolts number 11, Red Menace Part 6. All the secrets are bared as the T-Bolts conclude their second arc. Will the team overcome their mistrust to take out the supplier of gamma-powered Crimson Dynamos? And we've got Ultimate Comics Spider-Man number 24, Spider-Man No More continues. Can Miles return to Spider-Man after everything that's happened? There's a new brand of superheroes in town. What is Ultimate Power Pack? Next, we've got Ultimate Comics The Ultimates number 26, Ultimates Disassembled Part 2. A new dark force has taken the reins of the world. The Ultimates are no more. Long live the... Next, we've got Uncanny Avengers number 9, Ragnarok now continues. A team divided, the Apocalypse Twins triumphant. Wolverine discovers the Midnight City and soon wishes he hadn't. The Horsemen of Death shatter the Avengers' body and soul. And we've got Wolverine MAX number 8. Everyone wants a piece of Logan, and they'll stop at nothing to get it. In Hollywood, no one can hear you scream. Part 3 of 3. We've also got X Factor number 258. The end begins here. The end of X Factor, Part 2 of 6. And we've got X-Men Legacy number 12. To shut down the anti-mutant science cult known as Darwin's Martyrs, Legion is on the verge of making tremendous sacrifice, forfeiting his mutant powers. Little does he know, his girlfriend, young X-Man Blindfold, is rushing to his aid, and she's recruited her own ragtag team of X-Men to help her. And another thing Legion may not know, the mastermind behind Darwin's Martyrs may just be the villain in possession of his deceased father's brain. If you're reading this, Legion, watch out, it's the Red Skull. Out in trades this week, we've got The Avengers by Brian Michael Bendis, Volume 4 trade paperback, AVX tie-in, when the Cosmic Phoenix Force threatens the planet, it's up to Earth's mightiest heroes to stop it. But the X-Men have a different plan. The struggle between the two teams becomes a battle unlike any the Avengers have ever faced, and every Avenger will be challenged like never before. For Captain America, an encounter with AIM could provide a win he sorely needs, even if the accompanying morale boost proves to be tragically short-lived. For Red Hulk, following his brilliant strategic instincts against his team's wishes could prove to be a miscalculation, one that could cost him his life. For Wolverine, taking sides means fighting old friends and recruiting an unlikely ally. And for one Avenger, the war against the Phoenix will lead to betrayal. Collecting Avengers number 25 to 30. Next, we've got Incredible Hulk by Jason Aaron, Volume 2 trade paperback. The Hulk thought he was finally rid of Bruce Banner, his puny alter ego split from him and incinerated in the blast of a gamma bomb. But somehow buried deep in the Hulk's mind, a twisted, insane Banner is back. And when the Hulk calms down, the maniacal Doctor comes out to play. As Banner uses every opportunity to further his intricate plot, the Hulk fights to stay in the game in the most bizarre locales. In a desperate bid to keep Banner at bay, the Hulk must stay angry. Writer Jason Aaron's paradigm-shifting run roars to a conclusion as the Hulk faces drug-dealing dogs, backwater Atlanteans, Russian bears in space, and a hidden city of Sasquatches, not to mention Kraven the Hunter and the Punisher, the Thing, Wolverine, and Doctor Doom. Collecting Incredible Hulk number 7.1 and 8 through 15. We've also got Invincible Iron Man Volume 11, the Future trade paperback. Tony Stark has always been obsessed with the future, whether starting his first company, designing the Mark I Iron Man armor, or launching Stark Resilient. His optimism has always been guided by the question, what comes next? 6 months after quitting Resilient, he's found the answer. The sanctity of his mind violated by the Mandarin, he is a man beaten down to his knees, a prisoner within his own body, an indentured servant to an insane cause known only to his captor. For Tony Stark, this is the future, and there's no way out. Collecting Invincible Iron Man number 521 to 527. We've also got Marvel Masterworks The Avengers Volume 13 hardcover. Earth's mightiest heroes begin to unravel the origin of the Mantis in their latest Masterworks extravaganza. An all-hands-on-deck battle with the Zodiac takes the Avengers to the stars and into the jungles of Vietnam before Mantis' surprise connection to the criminal gang is revealed. Then the team lends its might to Captain Marvel's fight against Thanos and his cosmic cube. Next, Roy Thomas returns for a giant-sized Avengers adventure, including Golden Age heroes Miss America and the Wizard, with the revelation about Quicksilver and the Scarlet Witch's origins. And that's not all. There's the wedding of Quicksilver and Crystal, the return of Ultron, and the increasingly tense love triangle emerging between the Scarlet Witch, the Vision, and Mantis. Classics one and all. Collects Avengers number 120 to 128, Giant Size Avengers number 1, Captain Marvel number 33, and Fantastic Four number 150. And we've got Uncanny X-Men, the complete collection by Matt Fraction, Volume 3 trade paperback. As Cyclops struggles to create a safe haven for mutants on Utopia, Magneto suddenly arrives offering to join the X-Men. And to prove his good intentions, the Master of Magnetism undertakes a painful feat that might save another lost X-Man's life, or might just kill him. Then, after the events of Second Coming, the mutant race has hope again, literally. Witness the stunning emergence of a new generation of heroes, plus things between Kitty Pryde, Emma Frost, and Sebastian Shaw come to a head. And why are the X-Men all getting sick at once? The Sublime are back, and they've unleashed a contagion on Utopia. Can the mutants fight a microscopic foe, or will this be their final battleground? Matt Fraction's blockbuster X-Men run concludes, collecting Uncanny X-Men numbered 520 to 522 and 526 to 534, and Uncanny X-Men The Heroic Age number 1. Okay, so that's it for Marvel this week, but there's still plenty of other books out as well, so be sure to check out my YouTube channel at he'sgotissues.com to see both the DC and Indies videos for this week, as well as my featured video with the usual roundup of all my favorites for the week, with a little more depth and insight than you get here. And if you like these videos, be sure to let me know by leaving a comment and subscribing. You can also follow He's Got Issues on Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, and Tumblr to see everything I'm reading as I read it. So until next week, I'm John Cooney, and I've got issues.